Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another speculation video. So Horse Ranch was announced a few days ago, and there's definitely some controversy in the community, though not all of it is surrounding Horse Ranch and whether it be good or not, or whether it is worthy of the expansion pack title. But also the whole console controls thing, we still don't know if that's ever going to be fixed. And the R&B music station that was added recently, turns out there's only one black artist who contributed to that station, Baby Tate, which was the new song. So that's pretty awkward considering the genre that is and its history. So I hope they do go back and get more black artists to record for that station. Since it is in the base game, there is some hope that it could happen. Before getting into the main topic of today's video though, there is one annoying bug that's going to be fixed in the pre-patch for Horse Ranch, which is especially bad for family-oriented players. Heavenly Sims tweeted, "Hey The Sims, please do something about the keepsake box / all storage boxes turning photos black. It's so heartbreaking and discouraging to constantly lose pictures to something that was made for them. Lost my whole Sims family dating, wedding, and new baby pictures. This sucks." Yeah, that does sound really awful, losing all of those precious memories. But I did remember that Magnetic stated about 2 months ago that they have fixed that glitch, but he couldn't say when exactly we are getting that. Magnetic then replied saying now that the pack date is out for Horse Ranch, this will also be fixed on July 20th. And when Gucci asked, "You mean the 18th, the pre-expansion pack patch?" he says, "Maybe? Check on the 18th, but if it's still an issue on the 20th, let me know." So yeah, he can't obviously give the exact date of the pre-patch away, but now the release date for the expansion pack itself is public. So that is great to know that that long-lasting bug is going to be fixed. I know Ravasheen in particular has been really vocal about that one too. So now the main thing I wanted to discuss is something that we actually went over on my live stream a couple of days ago, but I wanted to expand that into a video as well. And that is the subject of how big Chestnut Ridge and Horse Ranch could possibly end up being. Because I did go over how with Simgrew Popcorn, she announced that Chrissy, Simprove, Dr. Ashley, and Ninster have all contributed builds to this world. And each of those builders have said that they have built exactly 3 lots. So that's quite interesting to me because then it's like, okay, 4 creators times 3 lots each, that already equals 12. And for reference, Copperdale and San Sequoia, the worlds from the 2 most recent expansion packs right now, have 12 lots. So that's pretty good that with just the pre-built lots considered alone, we're already hitting that 12 because we might end up getting a few more. Because with the worlds recently, we tend to get at least 1 or 2 empty lots, which is great because then it does give more room to download some builds from the really talented builders on the gallery without sacrificing pre-made lots right away. I'm not getting my hopes up too high though. If anything, this is only going to be a smaller win because we're very likely only getting 15 lots max, because we know from the blog post that there's 3 neighborhoods, New Appaloosa, Riders Glen, and Galloping Gulch, which is the national park. So we tend to only get 5 lots per neighborhood, so if we get 3 neighborhoods, then yeah, that'll be just a total of 15, unless they have hidden lots, which it seems like they're possibly hinting at that with the Dreadhorse Caverns, where the adventurers can enter and try their luck at exploring, but also that could just be a rabbit hole. So, I don't know. It would be cool if it is a place we could go into this time, because I remember how disappointed I was with Isle of Living with the caves. You can't even, like, go into, like, the first room or whatever. It's just, nope, it's just completely a rabbit hole. But if Dreadhorse Caverns ends up being a place that we can visit with our Sims and it's not a rabbit hole, then it'll probably be a secret lot, like say the Sylvan Glade that you can find in Willow Creek in the starter neighborhood, where if you go through the tree, then yep, you end up there, and it's not a place you can just select from the map, but yeah, you would just have to go through the appropriate method to get there. You are able to build on these hidden lots, but you need to activate a couple of cheats first. testing cheats true, and bb.enable free build. And then you're able to build on what's usually a very small space, but it is still something interesting that you can play around with. So in a way, it's like getting a lot, but not quite the same way. The only thing I'm not sure about is what type of lots you can get away with building here, because I don't think you can change the lot type, like say just having a sim live there full time. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Or making a restaurant in the Sylvan Glade, I don't think that would work properly either. I think you still have to leave the lot type as it is, but it is still a lot better than nothing. A great thing about the hidden lots is that they don't seem to count alongside the normal lot count. Because, for example, with the starter neighborhood in Willow Creek, it has 5 lots, and then even though you find the Sylvan Glade through that neighborhood, it does not count as part of that total. And with worlds like, say, Glimmerbrook in Realm of Magic, it has 5 lots as a game pack world with only 1 neighborhood would typically have, but then there's also the Magic Realm, which has an extra lot that you can still edit. Another good example is Mount Komorebi in Snowy Escape, because it has 14 normal lots that you can edit, but then there's the mountain climbing excursion feature, which leads you to 3 hidden lots, so it's like sort of 17 lots in total. So we might get up to 3 empty lots plus a hidden lot, maybe? That would be pretty cool. It's still not as many lots as I ideally would like at least 20, but it is still a lot better than what we've been getting recently. Even 3 more lots in San Sequoia would have been helpful to me, because then that would mean up to 3 more families that I could move in and have intertwining stories without having them to be in a completely separate world. Realistically, for Horse Ranch, I think we aren't going to get a hidden lot. It will just be a rabbit hole for the Dreadhorse Caverns. But I think 2 empty lots would be a pretty reasonable expectation. Like maybe the downtown neighborhood won't have any empty lots, but then the other 2 will have 1 each. It would make sense for them to give us more lots in Horse Ranch, considering that it would be demanding more space with all the new animals, and probably the world will be a bit more of a focus than say it was with Growing Together. So fingers crossed we do get a few more than just 12 lots this time. I don't think we'll know that for sure until the gameplay demo live stream, because usually that is when they show the world map and all that. And there is that Behind the Sims live stream on Tuesday, but that's only 15 minutes in total. And it sounds like they're just going to be talking about some behind the scenes stuff with how they developed horses, just like how with the last one they talked about how they developed infants, and then they would save the actual gameplay demo for Horse Ranch sometime in July. Feel free to let me know your predictions in the comment section below. How many lots do you think Chestnut Ridge is going to have? And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!